Hey everybody, and welcome to the Big DIY. Today we're going to go over some basic simple things, one of them being how to sand compound patches without any dust. So you can see here I have a few tools. We have a compound bucket, we have a sanding sponge that you normally would use for drywall, simple terry towel, and most of all, a sponge. Now this is a tile sponge. It has a scoring side on one side and then a soft on the other side. What we're gonna do is we're gonna soak this sponge. But first, for those that have never done this before, have never sanded compound, I'm gonna show you what happens when you sand with a normal sponge. So, you can see here we have some sanding spots that I already patched, which I will go over how to do some patching in another video. We're gonna take these over here though, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our sanding sponge and we're gonna go after this one right here. Now, there was 4 different spots here, obviously, that there was a nail, screw, anchor, whatever it was, that I had to patch over. And it's a speckled wall paint, which I'm still trying to find the match to the wall paint, but nonetheless, we're gonna go and we're gonna sand normally with a normal sponge. So, just going around, different patterns, sanding it down, making it nice. Now, if you are living somewhere where you don't care about dust, this is fine. I would suggest that you have to do this in a lot of quantity in a small space to wear a respirator. But the one problem that you get with using this sponge, look at all that dust. See all that dust on the floor? That dust, if you had carpet right now, is horrible to get out of the carpet. So now I'm going to show you how to do it without any dust. Okay, we're back over here. Now, I'm close to the sink. I don't need to use the bucket, but if you weren't close to the sink, I would say use the bucket, fill it up a little bit with water. You don't need a lot of water, just enough to make the sponge wet. Doesn't have to be hot or cold, doesn't make a difference. You want to saturate that sponge. Get it nice and wet. Make sure you got it as wet as you can get it, even though you are going to wring it out. Get out the excess water. Now, we're going to go back over here. And here's the spot that I just did with the sander. Here's another spot that we haven't touched yet. So we're going to take the rough side and we're going to sand it. I'm going to flip off the sponge. As you can see here now that this side, all down here, is covered in compound now. And you can go in a circular motion, round motion, whatever you want to do. And that's it. It's done. And all that sand that we had from previous, we didn't get with this one at all. It was nice and clean. I didn't even get that much drip on the wall. That's what the terry towel is for. If it's dripping down the wall, just take a terry towel, wipe it clean, you're good to go. And if you notice, it actually left less compound on the wall. So when I go to paint now, that's less of an area that may look raised or different than the texture on the wall or the previous just appearance of the wall. So I hope you learned something today on how to sand compound patches without any dust. Until next time, this is the Big DIY. Have a great day. Peace.